shame. Oh my god, we were talking about bonito flakes earlier, and that would have been the perfect transition, but you guys weren't here.
I mean, considering that's what we're talking about now, it's been finished for what 2-3 weeks now.
It is.
Episode 24 is on the end of
Let's go.
JJK.
He said episode 24. Let's go. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, so we're here to discuss our thoughts and feelings on JJK as a whole, especially since it's finished. So, man, then what we got to say?
I have not gone back to it since it finished.
I have.
I haven't.
I actually reread it because we were covering it. I reread the entire Shinjuku Showdown arc yesterday.
I wanted to. I just think
it flows a lot better when it's not weekly.
Fair enough.
I can imagine. I imagine so.
But the ending after the fight is still trash, man. Oh my god, pointless chapters. A bunch of shit I don't care about. There was a whole chapter dedicated to Gege trying to do plot busters. I don't care. And one thing I don't care about the law of fucking simple domains. Who gives a shit? There's so many loose ends they could have tied up, but instead you told me about simple domains. I've never asked you about simple domains.
Major spoiler alert. I agree. I think like
it should have been spoken about earlier in the series.
I did like
Especially
two things in the final chapter. I liked Sukuna and Mahito's conversation.
Yeah.
I liked that little snippet of Gojo talking to Yuji.
Yeah, that was cool.
Everything about Yuji in this arc, man.
He's him.
A round of applause for our main character, man. They were calling him a fraud.
What, you calling him a fraud?
I remember at the start of the arc, I said buy the stocks. I said it on this pod. I said it on this pod. I said buy the dip.
I was investing. I was always invested.
I said buy everything, sell everything, buy it.
Because I'll be real, there was one point where Yuta was looking more like the MC than him, but then Yuji said, I'm him. And you know what it is? It's like, I actually think, I feel like part of the... Not that I didn't enjoy the majority of the final arc. I think part of the fatigue for me was having read it for like 2 years.
There's one chapter that I thought was okay when it came out weekly, but when I was rereading, I really liked it. Was when Yuji just
major
uses
spoiler
domain.
Of course, go on.
Yeah, major spoiler. When Yuji just uses domain and then he's just talking with Sukuna. I really liked that chapter.
Yeah.
I think it was a good chapter even when it dropped.
Yeah, when it dropped,
made so much sense. Yeah.
I think because there was all this
Pace-wise,
anticipation of him doing that, and then obviously the fight's already dragged on, so it felt like
is his domain talking, like, or is it visualizing or getting in the head?
In terms of the area, it's just his hometown, but his ability is just like him non-dodgeable dismantles. Which, when you deep it, is really OP.
What, Yuji's?
Yeah.
His domain expansion?
Yeah.
I thought he was just chatting to...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, he was chatting to... That's part of the domain.
When did the dismantles come? After they...
Yeah, after
he was like, I don't care.
Yeah, after you get that. And then, when Sukuna undid his hollow wicket basket, tried to do his domain, Nobara attacked to say he couldn't open his domain.
Yeah.
Then Yuji hit him with like that... sure hit dismantle to his soul, and then just give him the one uppercut, black flash.
That was good.
End the fight, man.
This was just before. This was like in the same sequence that they tricked him with the fingers, right?
Yeah.
I
kind of like that as well.
Oh,
yeah, me too. No, you know
Didn't
what?
understand
Honestly,
it, but it seemed cool.
No, you know what? Honestly, everything. It's just the final chapters, man. Post fight, I was just kind of like, it just felt like, is that it? I think, like, as I said, I think reading it week to week definitely led to a bit of reading fatigue for me. Not because it wasn't good, just because I'd been reading it for so long.
Oh,
but
you think that's bad? We're from the era of Great Ninja War. Remember reading TYBW?
I stopped reading the Great Ninja War, bro.
You should be there reading Wano.
Great Ninja War. No, Wano fucking dragged, man.
4 years.
Like, you see when they first got to Onigashima, that whole year worth of chapters, garbage after garbage after garbage.
But was it the same fight for the whole year?
No. It was a whole. Yeah, at least it was different. I mean,
was
it? Was it? Marlon came out to me. Was it really?
If I was to reread it again, I'm pretty sure like
90% of the One Piece chapters that came out in the year 2020, absolute garbage. Which is ironic because 2021 might be one of One Piece's strongest years because from start to finish was just flames.
When was Gear 5?
2022.
2022.
Yeah,
okay.
May.
I think for me, I actually don't. I'll be honest. I think reading it week to week, there were points where I was like, this is getting formulaic. Sukuna is just like beating the shit out of everyone. But I kind of get it. Like, he's the big bad and it making clear. And I actually quite like the way in which they finished the fight. Like, bringing Nobara back. And her... yeah, bro. And, I mean, her technique affects the soul. So it made sense to me. It's just everything post-fight. The amount of loose ends. And I'm just like... You could have explored stuff and you just left it. It just feels... Having read it, I was just kind of like, is that it? Like, this is what you're choosing to spend
We
the
didn't
final
even see one US soldier after that fight.
That whole thing, why was it introduced?
You could have just shown me like one US soldier getting punched by one of the sorcerers, and I'd have been like, at least they brought it up. They didn't even... Someone brought up the other day that they didn't have... No one really spoke about Gojo, or they didn't attend.
Nothing about his death.
They went to Sumiki's grave.
After he died, no one really spoke about him at all. It's like, this is someone, some of you will be dead without him, Yuji and Yuta. And then Megami as well. Megami he was busy.
The worst thing is, there was a chapter, there was a page where they're at Sumiki's grave. You're telling me they can go to Sumiki's grave and not
don't give a
Gojo's?
fuck about
Sumiki.
Gojo's sister.
No,
Megami's sister.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
he was
Didn't even care about her in season 1. Didn't even care about her.
Yeah,
in
well, she was in
season
the
1.
hospital bed for most of the time.
Exactly. That's why I didn't care.
And
Didn't care when she came back. Didn't care. When she died. Didn't care.
Oh, no, but that was harsh though.
Didn't care.
One thing I will say, like, I really liked when Megami and Yuji got to have that little interaction when obviously Megami's just saying he's just tired, he can't do it. And then Yuji's like, I'm not gonna force he's been understanding about it. And then he's like, it's just that it'll be lonely without you. And then Megami's like, go on.
Yeah, that was cool.
I really like that. It's a testament to Yuji's character. He's just a nice guy trying to do right.
Because he could have had rage for Sukuna when he had his dominance punch. He was like to myself, I feel sorry for you.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Yuji and I heard Megami say that, I'm scrapping it right there. Are you mad? me that just like wiped out half of Tokyo because of Sukuna.
After fucking Choso's fucking died with...
Oh my god!
Like,
and you're just gonna do that? You let Choso die for nothing?
We know who the real villain is. It's my girl. It's the angel. She was told. You didn't know Megami from anywhere. You only knew
that stupid.
It's JJK's own Star Lord.
Also, Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladder. Yeah. We know what it does, but what does it actually do? What does it do? Like, what did it achieve?
Was it used?
It was used.
Light burning?
It fried Sukuna for a bit, and then he was healing. And when they could have stopped him, she's like, "Oh no, it's Megumi." And then from there, it went from. I remember that chapter. My head was hot. It was hot. It just reminded me of Infinity War all over again. I was so annoyed. The thing, okay, fair enough with Star-Lord. At least he knew Gamora. That's fair enough. You did not know Megumi for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, you didn't know Megumi like that.
Briefly, about 10 years ago.
Yes.
Hannah
Kurusu, yeah.
And bearing in mind they're in their teens. Megami is 15.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, why?
Yeah. I think. You know what it suffered from? Like, and obviously it's going to be the same with every manga that has big fights.
Yeah, every big
you know, week to week is just not a pace you can read a big fight like that, especially with the way it was going. You know, the memes that were like, you know, introduce character, there was a bit of build up, you're like, oh, they're gonna smack it. When Maki
Why did Miguel come back?
Oh, who? Miguel.
Yeah.
Hey, stop.
Came back.
We needed Miguel back.
Did a bit of
For the representation.
Did a bit of dancing. He said Gojo's racist. He dodged some attacks.
Did he call Kim?
Dealt zero damage. No damage dealt to him, and he just went.
Yeah.
Why were you there?
Wasn't he that, like, he was there for a specific reason?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, you've reread it.
Didn't he save, what's his name?
He was just there to chill, man.
What's the name of the swordsman dude? What's his name?
Which one?
Oh, Kusakabe.
Kusakabe, yeah. Didn't he save Kusakabe? Because Kusakabe...
Nah, he saved Yui.
Was it Yui?
Yeah.
Wee.
Wee.
Oh,
Mei-Mei's brother.
Mei-Mei's brother,
yeah. Even that stuff is kind of weird as well.
He was sick though. I think he did. He played.
Yeah, he did. What
He did such a pivotal
He
role.
called himself
in
the
that
MVP.
Fight,
I'm not gonna lie, he's up
yeah.
there.
I mean,
it might be him and what's it? Toji? Not Toji.
For me,
Todo.
the MVP has to be Gojo, but other than him, my main character, Itadori Yuji, man. And then also, I will say every single thing that happened was Yuta's plan.
Yeah.
So
Really?
he's for pretty much everything.
Yuta planned that.
Because it's like-
Especially when you consider his main plan would have worked if Megami wasn't a bitch.
What was his main plan? I don't
See, when
remember.
they were in his domain, and then he hit Sukuna with Jacob's ladder. Yuji was gonna
okay.
finish him off with a punch,
And then
and,
Megumi didn't
then
wanna-
Megami's like, but I don't want it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then didn't that pretty much lead to Choso dying?
Yeah, because if Megami had just been right then, the fight would have ended. Then Choso would still be alive. Yeah, everyone.
I
would
don't
be
mind.
Fine.
I don't mind that. Look, as sad as it is that Choso died, I feel like considering he played such a big part with Hanami and Mahito in the Shibuya, you know, when they killed. Remember that sick scene where they did that blood
He's
piercing
forgiven.
convergence thing?
He
where
is
He
forgiven.
wiped out all those people on the platform. That's sick, man. I mean, no, it wasn't sick. That's why.
All of Choso's sins are forgiven, man. All of Choso's sins are forgiven, man. What a guy, man.
Like it's R.I.P. But also, I think it's not that sad. Like it make
I'll be real. I am actually kind of shocked that the main three made it out alive. I'm quite shocked. I thought Megumi was dead. I thought Nobara was dead, and I thought Yuji.
Nah,
I never thought Nobara was dead.
They would keep me alive.
Sorry.
I never thought the
No,
Nobara
the thing
was
is,
dead.
I thought she was because they went through that bit where it was like, oh, there was that. I forgot.
Yeah, I know
I think
what
it
you're
was.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in the
Or in the mall.
the Culling Games arc,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, like then there was a
What happened to
picture of us.
Nobara, and then for Megami's just like yes, and then Yuji's like, I get it.
Yeah, no, but then after that there was a panel where you could see her face and it's as if like they're mourning her, and then even before she was brought back, wasn't there a bit where they were listing out all the
when
people?
Yuji was thinking about all the people
Yeah,
that died,
yeah.
and
You see.
Nobara was one of them.
This is how I know I'm a real JJK fan that you aren't. Because real JJK fans, we just look at the pictures. We don't read the words, mate. You think I was reading the words? I was looking at the pictures, mate.
Yeah, so I thought that she was dead, but in all fairness, there was always that ambiguity. Because
Yeah.
even when she got taken out, I forgot the name of the guy.
Basically, he said there's a chance, a
Yeah.
slim
Yeah.
chance.
Avatar,
Of,
something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
There's a chance,
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
slim
yeah.
chance of her surviving.
Because what was his technique? It's like you don't
It
you
stops
don't get
pain.
healed, but
It
yeah,
stops pain,
you're up to
Yeah.
whatever point you are.
And I'm
at.
guessing Shoko must have healed her, right? And hidden
Yeah.
her away.
Yeah. Still got the eye patch though. Maybe she's missing an eye.
Yeah,
Maybe.
100%.
Man
Bro,
said maybe.
the eye got popped out, bro.
Maybe.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but other people are here losing body parts and getting them back
Listen,
with reverse
the
technique.
rules of
There's no
RCT,
rules, bro.
they
There's
just
no
make it
fucking
up as they go
rules.
along. Because
I don't think she can.
what's his name?
You can't
I
use
don't think
technique.
other people can do
Inamaki's
it.
lost his arm. Gojo lost an arm and just grew it back in a
Yeah,
second.
But
I
I
think
don't think
it's
they-
stronger if you can do your own reverse
I don't think they.
technique.
Yeah. I don't think they have innate.
Yeah, because Yuji still doesn't have his fingers. In the last chapter, he still didn't have his
what?
fingers back.
Because he doesn't have.
Yeah, I remember.
But
But
he
he,
lost the one that Sukuna took, and obviously he lost another one during the fight.
but I don't get it because during the fight he was getting cleaved and everything, and he was recovering using
Nah,
curse technique, reverse curse technique.
but
Was
he
it
was wearing
Snake?
he was wearing a cursed tool.
Oh,
Had it on here, and he had it on here as well. And he was like, at the end, he's like, thanks for these, because they wouldn't have saved
That
me.
was
Yeah.
a cursed tool. Oh. So wait. So then there's a finger that Sukuna ate.
Yeah.
So
And then-
there's
and
the
then he
finger that
lost another one.
Sukuna ripped off, and then
They
the
cut
other
one
one
off to
he cut,
pretend to
before the fight he cut it off and gave it to Rika to eat.
Oh. And that was to.
That was to give Yuta shrine
Oh.
for copy.
Interesting. Yeah. No, that panel of Nobara hitting resonance.
I can't lie, I loved it, man. I loved it.
So
Did she say-
gassed,
did
bro.
And you see Yuji
Her face
smile,
when she came
and
back.
then he starts
Oh.
on Yuji smile, and then he
Yeah.
just hits him with the dismantle, and then the Black Flash uppercut, and then he's saying from Sukuna, let's end the cycle of curses, man. And I can't lie, I love Yuji's attitude towards Sukuna throughout the whole end, and he's done that thing. He's generally pitying him, and he goes through. Sukuna, and when Sukuna's realized, what are you pitying me? And he goes, Yuji says, exactly. Let me make this clear. I can kill you right now. So here's your options. You come back with me, or you die.
Didn't she say something along the lines of "Guess who's back, boys" or something like that?
Yeah.
That was sick. That was sick. Or that one where you can see her with the hammer and you can just see her smile with the.
That
patch.
was so
That was
fun,
sick.
man.
That was sick.
I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
seeing that. That
Me too.
made the end of the
Yeah.
manga for me.
I think as well, it's just like, as I said, we've spoken about it before, really. I think it is really hard as well when you. I think it's just hard in general to nail a good ending. I think it's just. Yeah, with Gege. I just think he. Gege, what? What are you like?
That's what Nomura did.
What?
It's just hard to nail a good ending.
Nobody uses his name.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Give it the time. Man.
What's it called? One thing I will say about the ending, you can tell Shonen Jump told him there's gonna be part 2, little nigga.
Well, people are saying that I'm hearing there's not going to be a part 2.
Listen,
doubt
Gege
it.
doesn't want there to be,
Yeah,
but there
yeah,
will
yeah,
be,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That is, either in the form of fillers, movies, anything.
okay.
man.
Nah, I don't think it will happen.
I'm telling you right now, man. JJK made too much money. They told Gege, if you think this is finished, you're a damn fool.
Nah.
I feel like
He's gonna be writing new content till he's 92, man.
I think, and you could also tell the way it ended, he was tired of it.
No, he was.
He wanted it. There's no way he does a part 2.
100. I was literally about to say.
You say that, and I want to agree, but considering that
Kishimoto
Sukuna's
felt the
supposed
same
to be
about
dead,
Naruto, and Boruto literally exists.
considering that Sukuna's supposed to be dead, I don't understand why we still have a finger if there isn't going to be a part 2.
Nah, it's just
They
I think
can't
it's just
destroy
left
it.
like
They can't destroy it. Yeah, so if someone ingests it, I'm not saying someone will, but Sukuna will come back, no?
No.
No?
Megami
they
said
were
there's
really
not enough of his
soul.
soul to be pieced
Okay,
back
yeah,
together because the
yeah.
other 19 are destroyed.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, fair. So they can't destroy the one?
The other 19 are only destroyed because Yuji killed him.
They need Gojo back, mate. Gojo would have got rid of all 20.
Yeah, I just think the loose ends frustrate me, but I think all in all, really good series from start to finish. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. The hype of reading JJK in these past few years, bro. When Gojo got out, oh my days! When Gojo got out of that box,
I think also when JJK was not being ruined by leaks, that's when he was at his best.
Yeah,
That's what made like this past year annoying
leak
for me to read.
culture made things a lot worse, and JJK probably worse. I thought One Piece had it the worst.
No,
But
JJK is worse.
man, it's horrific. It got to a point like even that I've never been reading leaks, but I got to a point I had to. It was like
You had no
spoiled.
choice. You had no choice.
Like, why? Because for me, I mean, I don't do the anime forums.
It's not forums, it's
it's
Twitter.
Twitter, bro.
Yeah,
It's not. No, it's
so I don't-
every social.
every social.
It's every
So,
social.
I don't follow people.
Insta, anything.
You don't have to follow.
You can go through reels. You'll be scrolling. Do
you
not
know-
scroll.
You don't have to
And
follow anyone.
Reels were fucking bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'd read the chapter, or sometimes I haven't even read the chapter yet, and people are already talking about
Exactly.
and it's leaks. It's not even.
And Twitter, I don't
Yeah.
follow none of these pages, and then
you'll
they
find
come
it.
and it'll just
Fair.
come up. It'll be like early in the morning. I just
Yeah.
woke up for
Okay.
work. I'm scrolling because I don't want to work,
Yeah.
and then it would just come up like talking about this just happened. So I found out Gojo
That's
died
crazy.
before I read the chapter. I was
That's
thinking,
crazy.
but didn't he just win?
That was like me. I remember I was going through Twitter and then someone said something in a certain way. I was like to myself, Gojo's dead. Or he lost the fight. The way they word their tweet, I was like, okay, I see how it is.
That's the thing. Even when people think they're being careful with their words, it's just not enough. for
And
me.
YouTubers as well, like because they wanna be the first one out
Yeah,
to
to
put content to
yeah.
maximize views.
Okay, yeah.
So a lot of them would just post something, and then you just be like, "Huh?" You'd be like, "Huh? I haven't read this yet."
Yeah, that's so peak, man.
So it got to a point is you read the leaks or
Yeah.
Or you're behind.
it's
I-
spoiled
to be
for you.
honest,
and I think leak culture. Especially that, obviously, translation and leaks is not as accurate as it's gonna be in even the TCB version.
And the scans are awful. You know what? I was for a good while in these last few fights, I was convinced that Gege was like there was something wrong because the drawings just looked awful. And then I went to read it on Viz, and I was like, no, these drawings are immaculate.
The only time where he's had bad drawings is when he was ill, and that was I think after
the Maki chapter, he redrew it anyway.
Which Maki chapter?
It was when Maki
When
took
she
down
killed
the
the
Zenin
Zenin
clan.
clan.
I think I read that like by the time
That's
that
the only
happened.
time.
I've seen both versions.
yeah.
When I was first reading it, for some even
must
even
be
though
years ago.
the new version was
Yeah,
out,
but it's a
then,
good 2.
I found the old
No,
one.
good 2-3 years ago. Because
Yeah.
I started reading JJK in 2021.
I think I read that paper Like
And the volume.
the volume.
Yeah, so they would have cleaned it up then.
Yeah.
There's no way they would have put that into physical
No,
print.
God, no.
No way. Not Shonen Jump. But
Nah, leakers. I don't like leaks, man.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, I was able to avoid. I had these two really annoying guys with volleyball every fucking Thursday. I would hate to go because they'd be like, "I read JJK." I'm like, no, it's leaks. I'm gonna read it tomorrow, and they start talking. Oh, shut up!
One thing, like towards the end, the leakers were saying, "Oh, what should we start leaking?" Like things like
ending.
Kagurabachi next, and then Kagurabachi fans were like, "Thing, you stay away from us."
now
Because they don't even Kagurabachi. They kept it close. They are gatekeeping the series.
They
They
didn't
didn't
allow
even tell you where they post stuff. They got like Discords together, Discord channels. That's what they post it all together.
They don't allow it.
You can't even find the chapters. Like,
And you know,
if you're not in there, you gotta find the officials.
is that someone's basically pushed back because someone leaked the most recent chapters of Hunter x Hunter, right? And the person and the chapters dropped, and the person lost like 10k followers. People aren't playing that shit. Like the people, because they got so tired of JJK leaks becoming so normal. Other fan bases are pretty much saying we're not allowing this to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you mean 10k followers? They lost 10k.
They lost 10k
Yeah.
followers.
Good. I was just about to say.
Hopefully it
I
happens
feel
with One
like
Piece as well, because
Hunter
One Piece
x Hunter's gonna
I've
be
received a
next.
couple spoilers in my day because of the leak. They'll just be talking about also Cavalier on Twitter.
Yeah, I got my source from the manga.
No, they'll be talking about something they'll be talking about a leak as if the episode just dropped. They'll just say something happened. I'm thinking, what? I was thinking, what are you talking about?
When it becomes I'll say the final 5 chapters of One Piece, I don't think I'll be using social media that day. I won't be using social media that entire run. I won't be on social media because I already know when they get close to finding One Piece, them leaks are gonna be nasty. I'm not looking at them. There's no way I'm not looking at them.
How far off would you say?
Leakers are gonna have it in caps locks. 3 a.m. in the morning.
I keep saying this, like similar to how Attack on Titan was. I didn't really know any of the plot points before I got back into watching it, and I was like, I need to catch up before it ends because I don't. Even though I wasn't that invested, I don't want this spoiled for me. And I think I'm the same way with One Piece. Even though I'm like so far behind, I'm still at Alabasta, mate. Like. I do not want.
You're on
this.
Thriller Bar before.
No, I've read backwards. I've read up to Thriller Bar.
Yeah. So
But
you're restarting again.
Yeah, but I've watched up to
Alabasta.
middle of
Same,
Alabasta.
yeah, but I've
a little
forgotten
bit,
it all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I've forgotten it all.
I feel like it's okay to forget the first couple hundred episodes. Well, 100 episodes.
You can't even forget the first 100
It's
episodes.
not okay to forget a single second. Of that.
One page says otherwise.
Read it again. Watch it again, man.
That first 200 episodes of One Piece, you can't even forget it. So much happens. You got Baratier, you got Fishman
Yeah,
Island,
no,
you
you're
got
right, you're
Alabasta,
right, you're right,
you
you're
got
right,
Sky
you're
Pure,
right.
you got Water 7.
It's Sky P, first 200 episodes.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed reading Sky P. I remember reading Sky
You see when
P.
people say skip it, why?
Why?
Skip
It's
P.
not a bad art. It's actually a very good art.
Good art. It's a very
It's
good
a
art.
very good art.
It's a
Like,
very
It was really
good
good.
it's
to
got
read.
one of the best villains. It's got really interesting lore, the world building as pretty much every arc.
It
in One
makes
Piece
me
is
laugh.
really good. It's in the fucking sky. That's fucking cool.
Like, it's the fact that Luffy was the natural enemy of the boss.
Eno was by far the strongest character we'd seen at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
100%,
he said he's God, and everyone's like, all right, blasphemy. And he goes, actually, I've got some backup points. Point, evidence, explanation, and link.
Like a argument.
And then he made his points, like thinking, he might be God. He might be God.
Because no one's stopping it. He could read minds.
He can read everyone's mind.
no one could touch
He can
him.
see what he
Yeah.
can sense
That was
every
the
single thing that's
lightning
happening.
dude,
He
wasn't
can
it?
sense
Yeah.
the fucking future. And then he can strike someone with lightning
Yeah,
from
exactly.
above. That sounds like God to me.
What is his devil fruit? The lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
Yeah,
lightning.
lightning.
Okay. So where does he get all the other powers from?
Observation, Haki,
Haki. Okay.
and also the lightning.
Yeah.
Because of
Oh,
the
what?
lightning fruit, he could use his lightning to augment the frequencies of air, and he can hear every single he can hear every single conversation.
I love when they do that kind of shit, mate. They take the most basic thing. I'm gonna get to the science of this shit, bro.
That's literally fire force. It's supposed to be just fire, and then some of these characters are like thinking, "Oh, we past fire. Oh, we past fire."
It's like that one guy
Fucking
who's got
Chiron, his ability allows him to absorb all kinetic energy,
Exactly.
and send it back.
Like there was one guy who had infrared
Tenfold.
vision. What? Yeah.
It reminds me of Bakugo in My Hero, where he's got the sweat
Yeah,
black
exactly.
blast now, bro. The man's only supposed to be making fun.
Yeah.
What are you telling me? He's going supersonic, man.
I actually love it when shows do that. It's freaking,
Nah, it's
hey
so
man, you
cool.
make the abilities, you take it where you
Yeah,
want,
yeah.
you do what you want. Shinra becomes faster because of his fire comes from his feet.
Yeah.
It got to a point he was moving faster. He
moving
was
through time.
It got to a point he was moving so fast. He was faster than the speed of light. So technically, he moves backwards while also moving forwards at the same time. His brother's ability is to to absorb heat. That means, and because of that, he freezes time.
All of that was in season 1, by the way.
Yeah,
Of Fire Force.
yeah,
That's all that is in season 1 of
I
Fire
need to watch
Force.
it. I need to watch it.
I'm on my
And
third
that's one thing I
rewatch.
love. Like, you want to take an ability,
Season
take it,
3
go
of
as
that
far
is
as you
coming.
want with it.
Is it coming
Season 3
this
is
year?
Finally
Next year?
coming. It's finally
In
coming.
April.
I think that they're gonna do season 3 and then like, season 4 will be the final.
Okay.
How can I mean, this is a while away, but Doctor Stone is dropping in 3 parts. The final season.
The final season?
Yeah.
Final
Yeah.
season.
How many
3 course.
seasons have there been?
4.
It's been-
No, 3.
this is
3
gonna be
and
the
a 3 and a
4th.
movie.
In a movie, yeah.
And the movie is conducive to.
Yeah, the
even-
movie is canon. Yeah,
I don't even think
The movie
I've
is.
finished
It
season
is.
yeah,
one
it's-
yet.
it was quite fun.
I
Yeah, I
do
enjoyed it.
like
It used
Doctor
to be.
Stone, but I need to
I
get
love
back into
Doctor
it. I
Stone.
haven't
I'm
finished
gonna.
I love Doctor Stone so much.
It's such a good series.
Season
that talks
3
about-
was insanely
Yeah, season
good.
3
Like,
was so good.
like all the seasons are really good, but season 3 was something else.
That scene where we've all watched it, right?
Yeah.
That scene where they hear the.
Oh, for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, because everyone was just chilling, and they thought it was just a nice, normal day, and then they're hearing the beats and like, this is Morse code, but like,
Yeah.
but it's not coming from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's high technology. Like, who the fuck is this coming from? And then Finn, they're like, Finn, boy, if it's Morse code, what are they saying? They're saying WHY. Why? And then they're like, And then Senku instantly realizes who it is and goes, "You're the one that froze us all them years ago, isn't it?"
And then didn't he try and manipulate?
And he
Senku's
tried to
voice
do
as
it
well?
again. Oh my gosh, that was so
good,
sick.
man. So.
Oh my
good.
gosh, so it's like what can happen. Oh, this is how you make a good series.
Yeah.
There's so much anticipation.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know how they're gonna build a rocket to the fucking moon.
Yeah, they're gonna.
We don't even do that now.
You gotta remember, in the world of anime, anything's possible.
Yeah.
So much, anything is possible.
I think of other series where they've gone like super. Oh, I swear in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood they did that.
What?
With alchemy, like with the specific types of alchemy, they would get really, like, yeah, with the like I don't remember it off the top of my head, but
Especially once you include the Philosopher's Stones.
yeah.
Things got silly and I loved it.
Even with the fake Philosopher's Stones, things were
You could
pretty
still do whatever you want.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Comes at a cost.
Yeah.
What was the cost again? I know the stone breaks, but no.
I know,
Oh
really.
no, wasn't that
That father guy.
the real
Yeah.
Philosopher's
Oh,
Stone?
you know what
is
was
the
so
souls
sick?
of people,
Souls
right?
of People, yeah.
What's the fake one made from?
Isn't it made from the Oh fuck.
I forgot what it was made
Yeah,
from
I
because that was only in episode 1, wasn't it?
Yeah,
with
it's a
the
derivative.
priest guy, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
I just
thing that I
remember it
love
shattered.
about in a series where everyone's got all these little cool powers, one of the strongest guys is just King Bradley. He's just got 2 swords.
He's got
just
hands.
He's got 2
He's got
swords in a
hands.
dream.
That's also why I like Yuji so much.
It
He's got
took an
hands.
act of fucking God to take him out.
Like man fought a tank.
He was the most evil guy there, and he got to die happily with a smile
Yeah.
on his face, peacefully.
That fight was amazing. Scar King Bradley. What? A
Yeah,
Man said I'm coming back to take my house back, and he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
I looked it up and
He said,
apparently.
what type of person will go through the back door to enter his own house and thinking,
Apparently, they never explained what the Philosopher's Stones were.
The
actually
fake
made
one.
from. Yeah, the fake
Ah,
one.
fair.
But some people were saying that they might have actually been real, but we just didn't know yet, and it was.
Nah, because could they break like that? If
What
they
was
were
it in
real?
Nah, I
episode
don't
3? Was
think
that the
they were
church?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the church thing. Because that was with Envy and the woman.
Lost.
Was Lust? Was it them?
Oh,
two?
no.
Or was it the
Lost and
eating
Gluttony?
guy?
I think it was Lost and Gluttony.
Yeah.
Apart from Sloth, who I don't care about, and Gluttony, who I also don't care about, I feel like all the homunculus has really good conclusions as well.
Envy's conclusion was great.
Oh, when he's just there and he realizes he's the one who's been envious all along.
Yeah.
Which 2 did you not care about? Wait, Gluttony and
Gluttony and
Sloth.
Sloth.
That's the
Which
big
one's
guy.
Gluttony?
Gluttony is the one, the fat
Yeah.
one, the fat stumpy one.
Yes.
And then,
yeah.
and then Sloth is just the one that's just
the
mad
big,
wedge.
yeah, the one who fought Alex and
Zumi Curtis, his husband.
Yeah,
Sig,
husband.
And
Sig
then-
Curtis.
did.
So with So then with Envy dying, he's just there doing his little speech, and he's like, for me, Envy is the one. He's just like me, and then he's like, for him. And he's like, for bye. He gives him his Philosopher's Stone, dies. It was like, we got to feel sad about a character who we absolutely despise.
Who did he possess? Envy? Didn't he take over the body of one?
No,
of
he didn't possess.
He
transfer?
He was responsible for
like the guy from the other.
Yeah, he killed
Mace
Hughes.
No, but I think he killed. I know he transferred to someone and that started the war, innit?
Yeah.
Yes, he was a kid who started the war.
Okay, yeah. But remember, there was like that guy from the other land, not Scar. Envy. I'm trying to remember now. It's been a while since I watched it.
Not from
like the Asian guy with the blue.
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Greed.
Am I talking about Greed?
Greed, yeah.
Which
Greed
one was the one that
over-
started to help people and that helped the guys? In
Greed.
The... Oh, okay, I'm thinking of Greed.
Greed's death was so sick.
I'm thinking
So
of
good.
Greed then, yeah.
It was really well written.
Greed is such a good character. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other series where they go super technical. Can't think of much else.
Can't lie. There was times we couldn't talk about something that went super technical. That's Sakari's fucking domain.
The what? Oh yeah,
the gambling shit.
Oh,
I
don't even care to understand
Gambling
it.
machine goes.
I remember when we read that chapter.
Pachinko, that's what I know. Pachinko.
Fakari does some gambling.
Let's go gambling.
If he wins, he's basically immortal.
Yeah,
That's all you
literally.
need. That's all you need to know.
I remember reading that chapter and I stared at my phone and I must have gone back to that same page trying to make sense of it.
I
And
started
was like,
reading it and I'm like, I ain't reading that.
I think that's exactly why they just instantly put the rules into the head of everyone that think. Because I'm not gonna understand that shit, bro.
Like it was also because it was a big culture reference. I was like, oh, pachinko, that's a
yeah,
game playing in Japan.
yeah,
If you're
yeah.
Japanese, you're gonna understand it.
Yeah.
That was also where there was that
was the
cultural
issue with
divide
Taco
as well.
Bell.
But I was
Yeah,
like to myself, oh, you know what? Let me just keep watching because Kashimo versus Sakari, that was a cold fight. It was that's what made Culling Games good. We were getting these random fights every week.
Yeah.
Remember we was gonna get the triple domain expansion? That panel
Yuta versus Uro. What's his name?
It's Uro and Ryu, innit?
Uro, Ryu, and then there was the centipede curse as well.
I can't remember his name.
Cockroach curse.
Yeah.
Yuta.
No.
Drew was the guy he killed just before that.
Nah. It starts. His name starts with a K.
Yeah,
cockroach.
Kuguru
Something like that.
Kuguru or something. I don't know, man. He's dead anyway. But literally. Yeah, Yuta was just cooking that whole fight. And I love the way that's how they alluded to us. Yuta has a domain, but you ain't seen it just yet. And then
Even
expansion was so cool.
and then
even Megumi versus Reggie.
Yeah, exactly.
no,
good fight.
that fight made me sell all my Megami stocks.
well, he was Reggie.
He went
The one
extreme.
that had the
He went
receipts.
extreme diff against a guy
receipts.
whose ability was receipts.
Yeah, the guy. The guy had receipts.
His best thing was he dropped a lorry. If he dropped a lorry on Yuji would catch the lorry and throw it back at him.
Yeah, but
Megumi goes extreme diff and it has to expand his domain and it's still struggling. Yeah, I lost so much respect for Megumi. I was thinking, yeah, man.
I remember that. Yeah.
Was it a partial? Was it still
What?
partial? Was it complete?
What?
The domain that.
Yeah, it wasn't even complete at that point.
I don't think he's ever done
don't
it.
think complete.
He never completed. He's a fucking bum.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's not because Megumi was strong to use domain earlier in like season 1. Then I think he tried it again in season 2, and then during that Culling Games fight, he still couldn't maintain it. So
Stronger than Gojo, my ass, bro.
10 shadows technique.
Potential, man.
But Sukuna saw potential in Megumi.
He saw potential in 10 shadows. He didn't care about Megumi.
10 Shadows is Maharaga, right? Or
Yes.
possession. Oh no, it's a possession of the Shikigami, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think Maharaga's one of them.
How many Shikigami did he kill, Megami? Did he get killed, rather? Or did they come back? No, because he had the demon dogs
I don't
killed.
know if the ones that were destroyed by Gojo are also destroyed for Megami. I know that they were destroyed
yeah.
It's
for
great for
Sukuna.
Sukuna.
but
Yeah. Because
because Sukuna said it was to a point he can't use the 10 shadows anymore
Yeah.
because Gojo destroyed it.
Yeah.
But Megami was able to use
It
it.
makes me think of that 3-on-1 panel where you had.
Oh, when
Maharaga.
he's at 3, it's 2-on-1, and then Sukuna's like, no, it's not.
3-on-1.
No, it's not. It's 3.
And Gojo still holds his own. That was so good.
I was watching something about that today, actually. It was such a confusing fight, I think, when I read it at first, but it was all explained well in the video I was watching. R.I.P. to Gojo, though.
Gojo was really going up against Sukuna, Agito, and Mahoraga. 3-1.
And he came out well as well. It's not even
Very clever how Sukuna
And how he-
killed him
yeah.
as well.
How he beat Agito. Agito just trying to in because you don't even fit in this crowd.
yeah.
And it hits him a max blue while also hitting a black flash. Does a couple combos, hits another black flash and Maharaga. Then does the red to fire Maharaga and Sukuna to fire Sukuna into the max blue to create purple. Maharaga's gonna chase after him, so he knows all three of them are getting caught. Well, both of them are getting caught in. Yeah. He'll take a little bit of damage. Sukuna's fucked up. Maharaga's destroyed. We all thought Gojo had won.
Man.
What was it that Sukuna did? A binding vow?
Yeah.
And to use dismantle in between like the fabric of space or something like that.
Yeah.
Something
It
along
cut through
those.
the world.
Yeah.
It didn't just cut through something.
Yeah,
It cut through the like matter itself.
Yeah. Smart. I don't think Gege knew what he was talking about though.
No, 100%. I remember reading that.
That's the whole thing I've been thinking.
I remember reading that and being like, bro, didn't he just like he was washing him, bro? Like, what is?
Now, the way he beat him does make sense.
It does, 100%.
But
It's
Sukuna shouldn't be capable of doing it because they explicitly stated many times to do something that affects like the whole world like that, you need the 6 eyes. Sukuna doesn't have the 6 eyes. Which means that's a massive... Sukuna beating Gojo is actually a massive plot hole.
Yeah,
I think it.
Big-
Yeah,
Whoops.
just see
Anyway, it was still fun, so
Yeah.
we don't worry too much about that.
No, it was fun, and it
But it's
was
a massive
needed.
plot
Like,
hole.
let's be real. Gojo beating Sukuna, that ends the story there. It was. I never thought. I'll be honest. Going into that fight, I never thought that that it would just end there. There was no way.
I kind of did. But I was delusional.
I knew
kinda
that
did.
Sukuna was going to win, but I feel like it's too predictable for that to happen. So there's got to be a twist.
Should have
And I
sealed
think
him
they
again.
alluded to... I think they had too many
can't see it,
times where it looked like Sukuna was winning, and then Gojo would come, but then they make Gojo come back. I think they wanted to put it as a thing that maybe Gojo does win, and then in the end Gojo does his big final attack, gets off screen and dies.
You know what? Oh yeah, him being Oscar. That's nasty work. That's nasty. I would have liked to have seen it.
For the character, he's pretty much carried the series. He carried Shibuya, and he was only there for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Hidden Inventory.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's probably, other than Shibuya, possibly even including Shibuya, that might be the best arc in the whole series.
Gojo versus
Because it's
Toji.
about. But also Toji was cooking as well. Then,
Toji was the funniest thing
they're
about
my 2 favorite characters in the series as well. So yeah, I loved it.
Gojo's
Seeing
such a good character.
Ghetto's
Yeah, so
Unraveling. It made sense.
Getto's
Yeah.
unraveling was
That
quite
was
good.
really good.
And his line when he's that thing, are you Gojo Satoru because
you're the strongest,
like,
or you're the strongest because you're
Gojo
Gojo
Satoru.
Satoru. Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
good.
that was a really good. Obviously, sadly, we eventually got an answer to that. Thanks a lot, Utah. What was Utah even doing in Gojo's body? He's just there flapping about, flapping about.
I saw he apparently fainted and then did not come back until after the fight.
Yeah. He couldn't handle being in Gojo's body.
Yeah. I bet a lot
and
of
then what's
people
his name?
can't
What's
handle
the-
He
being in
fainted because
Gojo's
he
body.
used his domain, which because him being in Gojo's body was a curse technique. It meant that curse technique was then burnt out.
Gotcha. What's the name of the Higuruma? And Higuruma's still alive.
Yeah, Higuruma's still alive. All of them really.
They literally said he's dead in the actual thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw him after I was hanging, I swear he got slashed in half.
Yeah.
I was mad confused.
So I literally said to my friends that, see when he's saying he's doing his goodbye to Yuji and his last words, and they're showing it how it mirrors Nanami. I saw that. So Higuruma was just being dramatic. Bro was fine.
You know what the funniest thing
Couple
is?
cuts and bruises in his hair.
The chapter after Gojo, the funniest thing was seeing Kashimo fly in there.
Man, thought it
to
was
get-
him. Cooks immediately.
Just to
yeah,
get that
yeah,
Heian
yeah.
farmer
Yeah,
flashback.
yeah.
It's the
The
way.
way I said to my friends, I was at 2 chapters max. And that was exactly what happened. 2
The
chapters.
thing is, Kashimo had been acting like, from when we first got introduced, he was on Sukuna's level. The next, Sukuna just does like a whole...
No, I think he knew he was gonna get cooked.
Yeah.
He just wanted
wanted to
to.
go out.
just to
Go
go out.
He's one of the sorcerers that Suguna brought back.
That reincarnated.
King Junkie brought back for the Culling Age.
My man...
He was actually quite an interesting character.
He was,
Kashimo.
yeah.
but he was in his strongest form and just got cooked like that. I was like, it was nice knowing
lightning something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it wasn't something to do with energy, and then he could manifest.
He becomes like electromagnetic energy.
Yeah.
Which obviously is lightning. So,
Yeah, and he manifests it, but then I think Sukuna just sent a world, dismantle the world.
Yeah.
The world dismantle. What's
you said like
world
10 of them.
Yeah.
Sorry? Oh yeah, he did. Like a fucking basket. Yeah.
One, what a waste of cursed energy, Sukuna, and then he was complaining about his cursed energy for the rest of the fight. Idiot.
Yeah.
But to be honest, that's more because of Yuji.
Although it was quite cool seeing his manifested form.
Sukuna's.
That was the first time we saw his full form. That was quite cool.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm sure we saw it in flashbacks though.
We did.
That's just flashbacks, you know.
That was our first time.
We saw it in action.
Yeah, in action.
One thing, I think a lot of people wanted a Sukuna backstory, and I get it because they kept alluding to it. They're saying, "Oh, he was this abandoned child and everything," and they started talking about the situation with his birth and everything, and then it's like, well, if you're gonna start talking about this, you might as well show us, especially when they had that one stupid panel. I think it was during the fight of Kashima, when they're talking about all his Heian era feats. And I was thinking, I don't know these characters; these don't mean anything to me.
The thing,
I think they're just gonna make it a light novel.
No, because there's arguments where people like, so if you have a great villain that doesn't have like a backstory to the beginning, like I don't know, Aizen for example, but like if you're gonna have a villain like Sukuna and you do touch on them having a backstory, you talk about their past, you can't be surprised if the fan base is like, oh, you know what, it's not wrong if we find out a bit more about their history. Like, you gotta be all in. You can't be on, you can't be right, you can't be right.
One thing I have to say, Gege, when it comes to world building, he's good at introducing concepts.
Yeah.
But he's so shit at building on top of it.
He doesn't, that's the problem. No, he doesn't continue.
Do we ever remember when they were gassing Kusakabe to get into the fight with Sukuna? And some people were like, oh, there's another person who might be stronger than Kusa. Did we ever meet that other sorcerer?
Oh, no. And no, it was a thing. They were asking everyone who's the strongest. They were saying Kusakabe, and then they asked Kusakabe who's the strongest. He said, anyone but me and Usame.
Okay, yeah.
And then
did we meet that Usame?
Gege finally drew him after the series ended.
Oh yeah!
Are you serious?
Yeah, because there was that one extra character we were not seeing.
And then
where are they?
They explained he's just a grade 1. They said he just follows the orders from the elite. That's
what elite? There's no more elite.
Yeah, so that's what he did when.
Okay. Also, Tengen was in the last chapter. Isn't he supposed to be?
They kind of explained.
Yeah, something. Who caught him? Was it Mei? Or
they said they found his remains. That's what it is.
No, I thought.
Where did they find them? Nobody knows.
I thought someone was one of the characters. Huh?
Tengen's a woman.
That Tengen turned into.
Tengen is a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like now?
No, it's always been a woman.
No.
Yeah.
Tengen doesn't have a gender.
Tengen is genderless.
Non-binary.
Tengen is genderless.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's genderless.
Tengen was born a woman, but they're genderless.
Yeah. But I mean, as in when I read the last chapter, I thought, I can't remember who, but someone was speaking to one of these weird characters, and I thought that Tengen had been hiding as this character, but I didn't know because what happened with the fight with Kenjaku and that woman that died, Yuki, whatever her face is.
Oh, she got zero diff. No,
yeah. What happened to Tengen there? He died?
No.
He got like what was it?
They found his Kenjaku found his actual body.
Yeah.
Gave his remains to Sukuna to eat. So that's how Sukuna compensated for not having the last finger.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that Yuki fight. Because that's going sick. And next, Kenjaku just uses gravity, and it's like, oh, okay.
It would have been nice to have Yuji and Kenjaku interact with each other. Especially considering Kenjaku took back shots just to make it, man.
Fuck's sake.
Not lying.
Am I lying? This nigga, Kenjaku's entire plan was to get cream pied. Yeah? Not inside.
Also, Yuji's dad, that's a
I don't know, Yuji's dad's freaky, man. So the scar in the head was freaky.
Yeah, stay asking inside.
Also, what was that? You remember there was that panel where Takaba was talking to someone and it looks like Kenjaku behind.
You know what?
I
think that's just a little bit of fans of saying, "Oh, it looks like him." Yeah, man.
I didn't understand it. Wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah, it looks a bit strange. Yeah, I think a good series, and I think I'll give it some time, but I will reread it from the top.
I think it's a good series with a bad end.
What's gonna annoy me is trying to reread. I'm gonna reread JJK one day, but it's when I get to the Shinjuku Showdown, I know I'm not gonna enjoy it
Reading that last
because
chapter.
I
just
know
trying to
that
find what I
because
was
of how
talking about.
it was leaked and stuff like that.
Oh, fair.
You don't get that same feeling.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was chapter before, I think.
270 or 279.
270.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I came into JJK after you guys. I watched the first season. I think the first season was kind of boring, man. After After Kenjaku and them lot came into the thing, like once we get
You didn't
introduced.
like the art where Yuji was fighting Esso and that?
Oh, the cursed rooms.
Yeah, man.
I didn't care enough about it when I watched it.
It was cool, man. With the
It was
Black
only
Flash.
With Esso and Kechizu.
yeah. It was only season 2 where things became special. Like JJK became a great show for me. Even trying to reread
I was hooked
it
from the
now,
jump.
like even trying to reread it now, I tried to reread the first 5 volumes, and it was just slow because I kind of didn't.
No,
care.
I get it. I hear it in that sense. I think it definitely hits its stride. In
Yeah,
I
it definitely.
I don't think so because wasn't it during like the first half of season 1 when we also got we got introduced to the Kyoto branch.
Yeah.
And then
That's why I like.
What a
that
waste
bit.
of time.
They're all a waste of space.
everyone except for Todo.
Maybe a little bit of Mekamaru. Maybe Noritoshi a little bit. A little bit. The rest of them fucking bums, man. Momo, thing is, I'm on a broomstick. I'm a fucking witch. Like,
And
does
didn't
nothing.
do shit.
Miwa's got a little sword. Well, she don't have a little sword anymore.
The thing is that
She used that binding valve,
and got cooked, clipped, like,
and then the sword break.
Get didn't even
Yeah.
Get didn't even move, even flinch it in, even.
Gege did not care about her.
Nah.
No, you know what? I actually in the first season, I think for me the highlights were definitely
Gojo.
Gojo and Jogo. Yeah,
You just
that fight
go
was
everything
incredible.
with Gojo.
I can't lie. For me, that highlight will always be Todo's instruction. What type of woman do you like? I like, and then Mugumi says personally, Todo's, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
Oh, making me sad. As long as she's got an unshakable character, I wouldn't mind. And Todo's like,
Oh, brother!
hey man, who's this guy?
This guy's
Todo's like, I'm not trying to hear none of that, man.
Starts beating him up.
Yeah.
Weird reasons start beating him up.
And
And
then
Megami
starts
was about to suicide bomb him. He's there like freaking calm down. You're gonna kill
How many
me.
times was he about to pull out Maharaja?
Like, fam,
Over what preference for women.
that's why I wasn't even surprised that from he was saying to Yuji, I can't do it. He's just suicidal. He's just suicidal. He wanted to die long before then. He's thinking you think this is making me want to die? I want to be dead years ago.
It was the fact that my man forgot that his sister was alive, but he's going to kill himself early. Bruv.
The fight with Hanami was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, Mahito getting hands. That was very satisfying.
Yeah.
That was very satisfying.
Yeah, but I think for me, it's the highlight of season 1 was the fight with Hanami.
I just remember season 1.
Todo, Yuji cooking, the black flashes.
And then the hollow purple after.
Speaking of black flashes, oh my gosh.
Was that the first time
the
we
fight
saw
with
hollow purple?
Huh?
What, in season?
Yeah.
In Hanami, when against Hanami.
Yeah,
was a
no,
good battle.
we saw it against Todo. Jogo.
He did.
Yeah, because the main expansion.
He really was the MVP.
And then
Maybe.
because
Yeah.
when we see what's it called? Yuji and Todo against Mahito in season 2. That was fight. I loved it so much.
Brother,
And
stand
especially when Mahito hits the black flash, because obviously before that, it's only been protagonist had done it, and then the narrative. They cut out the anime. I don't know why they've been a narrator in the manga's like the sparks of black do not choose who to bless.
That's
what a
cold.
line, man.
That's cold.
What a
which
line.
part?
When Mahito hit the black flash on Yuji.
Oh,
Who has the record now? Did Yuji surpass?
Yuji surpassed.
Nanami?
No,
Well, Gojo had the record.
So Gojo had the lifetime record, and
Yeah.
and Yuji and Nanami had the
tied
joint
for
for consecutive,
yeah.
and Yuji had the most in a day.
yeah,
And then Yuji broke all 3 of those records
when he
against
was
Sukuna.
fighting,
Yeah.
but that was like pretty early in the fight with Sukuna as well,
That
wasn't
was
it?
kind of late.
No,
Really? Pretty late.
pretty late. Yeah.
Pretty late.
It was
It was
after the
it was
Yuta,
towards the
after
end.
the Yuta domain. After, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was after the Yuta domain.
After Higuruma.
I thought this
it
was
after the Yuta domain. Then he fights Kusakabe. He fights Maki. Then he fights Kusakabe. And then
wait, Maki was after the Yuta domain?
Yeah.
that's the whole. That was the whole plan. Like,
Oh my god.
and then after that, then Miguel comes, does a little dance and then dips, and then
moonwalk.
Yuji hits
long?
Sukuna with 8 black flashes in a row.
Have we not seen how many chapters has Yuta not been in for?
What do you mean?
Like Yuta
I
not
think it
really
was
been
like
present in the fight.
15 to 20, maybe?
15
I
to
think
25?
I think it was like less. It's just under 10.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
I've lost track of time, to be fair.
Because it was after he came back as Gojo where he stopped
And then
being
he just dropped.
involved.
He just
But
fell.
There weren't that many chapters after
Oh,
that.
fair.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
Maki, I thought the black
Because
flashes came
I think there was
before.
only I think in the fight there was only like 3 or 4 chapters. I think after that, because after that, what that happened is what's it called? Angel hits a pointless Jacob's ladder that does literally nothing. Both Yuji and Sukuna are undamaged by this Jacob's ladder, and then Yuji expands his domain. That's literally what happened after the Yuta came back.
They should have killed the Angel.
Wouldn't have changed anything.
I know,
man.
but
Pointless character. Man. They introduced her. They had this whole big thing. Yeah, she unsealed Gojo. Congrats to her. The Jacob's ladder. She used it on Sukuna. Nothing happened.
It's not even just that. I don't care if she's doing Sukuna. It's the fact that you believed Megumi. That still annoys me.
do you
That still annoys me.
think that she would have? I mean, it was probably yes, but would she have killed Yuji at the moment in time before? Because obviously in the beginning of that arc,
do you mean could she have killed
could
him?
she have killed you if she had known it during the Culling Games? Do you think she was powerful enough to kill Yuji?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he wouldn't have survived without reverse curse technique anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair
To be
enough.
honest, I don't know, man. That Jacob's ladder didn't kill anyone, man. So we cannot be sure, man. We cannot be sure, man. Just might fuck around and get black flashed.
I'm still so sad about Mekamaru, man. Seeing that fight with Mahuto, there was so much I wanted to see from Mekamaru.
I liked his
so well.
when he had this thing and he had his little thing about there's someone I liked with me and he goes and he just and Miwa could like see him for his real body for a second like
On the train?
Yeah.
Oh, tearjerker.
And he's like Miwa.
That was tearjerker.
It was done really, really well in the anime. Yeah.
And he said, and he's like, there was someone I really liked. All I wanted to do was protect her, even if the person she wanted to protect might not have been me. Oh, Mekamaru, man, you did bad things.
What
But it's all right.
happened to Panda?
He got fucked up by Kashima.
I know,
And then
but
turned
they
into a
only
smaller panda.
they only destroyed 2 cores.
No, that was the last core, innit?
No, I don't think Panda was there.
Because Panda went into his, he said he has to go destroy the other cores to go into his sister's form, which is the Triceratops. And then
Triceratops?
Yeah.
That was a dinosaur?
Yeah, man.
Was it Triceratops or was it a rhino?
Triceratops.
I was not reading.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
His ass was not
I was not reading.
I wouldn't like it's been a good year and a half.
It has,
So
it has.
my memory's not
And
fresh.
Then Kashima one shot. Kashima saw it and said, this is weak.
Yeah, Kashima cooked Panda. I was like, shit, Panda,
did,
it's not good for you, bro. Man.
Panda got ripped apart, man.
It's like, I don't think you should be in the Culling Games, man.
And then didn't he just get turned into a
He
small-
survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, he survived. He's
survived.
fine.
Yeah,
He's just there as a little
Yeah,
banner.
yeah.
To be fair, he was gonna do nothing in the fight
there's
anyway. man.
nothing.
He just bounced around and made some jokes every now and then. Maybe say, look, Maki, Yuta's here or
He
something
thinks
like
he's
that.
Poe.
He ain't Poe. He can never be Poe. Yeah, that's the Dragon Warrior, bitch. Speaking of, I still haven't watched 4. People say it's not good.
I've not watched 4. Is that the chameleon?
I've not.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
People say it's not good. You know.
Not good. Oh.
So I don't know, man.
I like the first one. The second one was the second one with the. Oh shit.
Peacock. Is it
Yeah.
a peacock?
Was it a peacock?
Is it a peacock? Yeah. Let's say peacock.
I think I
And
know
then-
which one you're talking about.
Is the third one with the like rhino looking?
Ox. I
Is it
think.
ox? Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. The ox.
Yeah.
With like the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the 4th one?
The new one. I think it's
Yeah.
a chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't watched the 4th one, but yeah, the other 3. What a trilogy, man! What a trilogy, man. It's not
When
all
you find
time.
out there's more pandas. Oh, good times.
Yeah, I was in 2, innit?
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
just
don't
like
they-
in Ice Age when they found out there were more mammoths.
I didn't care about that. I'll be honest, you see Ice Age films, I don't know how there were so many because the only good one is the first one.
So many.
All the others are garbage. Ice Age 2, stop showing it in your Christmas reruns. It's a shit movie. I
to
don't
be
care
fair, I don't
about the
remember Ice
stupid
Age 2.
little possums and their dry humor. It's crap. Manny's a crap main character because he's boring. Every other character in the series is better than him, and it's not even that good. Shout out Sid. I like Sid. Yeah.
What was the one that had
Ice
Nicki
Age
Minaj
one?
in it, bro? That was like the 4th Ice Age?
I haven't seen the 4th. I walked up to. Dawn
I saw
of
when there was one of them.
Dinosaurs.
They had dinosaurs. I was thinking
Yeah.
that's backwards
Yeah.
and this is just stupid. Now I know it's cartoons. We can all do what we want, but I expect a certain amount of realism in my cartoons.
Get my time periods right, mate.
Time periods because dinosaurs were not just before a very
Very,
long
very
time
long
before.
time.
So
Millions of years,
let's not get all loosey goose with the
argument?
laws of time
Wasn't
here.
it that they were living underground?
Yeah,
or
they're
something?
living underground. That's not how underground works. Yeah. So let's not stop throwing away the laws of time. Yeah, 'cause that's
don't even
Doctor
know
Who
what
nonsense.
Ice Age
We don't.
4
This is Ice Age. Yeah, I just want a little bit of, the ice is melting and stuff like that.
Isn't that the opposite of an Ice Age?
Well, that was the whole point of the second one. I don't know how you got all these movies. They said in the second one the ice is fucking melting.
Oh yeah, Ice Age 4 was continental drift.
Yeah.
I don't even
Okay.
remember
Continental drift.
Yeah.
How do they survive then? Jesus Christ, man.
They're breaking up Pangea.
Yeah,
mate.
breaking up Pangea, man. What, Eurasia and that?
Was there another one after this?
Nah.
Collision Course.
Is there?
There's a 5th.
That is
When did it come out?
disgusting,
2016.
Nah, I
Ice
didn't.
Age Collision Course.
I don't know if I watched that. I didn't even know there was.
I've
a
not
fifth.
watched it.
mate.
I've
Probably
not watched the fifth
straight
one.
to DVD. I did not see that.
I think
in the
I've
cinema.
watched.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that advertised
No,
anywhere.
bro, it made $408 million in the box office.
Huh?
Well, there's children, bro.
kids.
Lazy parents who not care about the children. Give your children high quality movies to watch.
You know it's worse when people aren't
Brother
going there
Bear.
without kids, mate.
I've been
not
saying
watched
that.
Brother
That
Brother
film,
Bear's an excellent film, man.
That was in every single
Yeah,
film
yeah,
back
it
in
was,
the day.
it was,
man.
wasn't it?
But it's
Yeah.
a great song. Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Oh man, Brother Bear is that.
Great film.
There should be sequels of that.
No, he's always.
We got 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
minutes.
Also, A Land Before Time. Great series.
Oh, I never
Oh,
watched
man.
it. That's the one with the dead child, isn't it?
No, it's with the dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
No, as
I
in
didn't-
the girl who JonBenet Ramsey, the one who voiced like one of the most.
I don't know,
popular-
we're just talking about some dinosaurs.
My God, bro.
That's how I link it. That's how I link it.
Dead girl.
JonBenet Ramsey, she was like one of the voice actors for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened to her daughter or whatnot.
No.
Offspring.
She was the girl. She died.
Why are you so dark about Land Before Time, man?
You never seen like
Just some cool little
you never
dinosaurs.
seen fun facts about
being
Land Before
friends.
Time.
No.
All the facts, all I care about is a Bronchiosaurus is friends with a Triceratops and all of that, man. It's just nice little friends, man.
I'm gonna
I
Google it.
can't lie. I didn't. Feel,
They got
I didn't
Chomper the
feel
T-Rex
films
as
they were
well.
talking about.
And they were saying, you're a family and you want to find now.
Oh, good film. That's like peak nostalgia. That being said,
What'd you call it? Land Before Time?
A Land
Yeah,
Before
Land
Time.
Before Time.
Excellent.
Is that the one where the girl died? What do you mean? Like,
Nah, I think I got it
it's
wrong,
a
guys.
kid's film.
I didn't even got it wrong. My
Kids
God.
film.
Sorry, guys. JonBenet Ramsey wasn't in this film.
Insert the Emery meme.
Never let him cook again.
It was Judith Barcy. There was another kid that died.
What's wrong with you?
I knew there was a dead kid.
Why are you talking in such a celebratory manner about
You
kids
guys,
dying,
you guys
bro?
were making me feel like I was wrong. I don't want it to be right. All right, people.
Why would you rap about
No,
that?
no, sorry. I didn't want to be right, but I wanted to prove I was right.
I know some death somewhere. And I'm coming here.
Oh my God.
At least one of you got a kid in the bucket. That's okay. A long time
There's a
ago.
dead kid somewhere. I'm gonna find out who it is.
There's no way all you niggas is alive.
Murder suicide.
It just gets dark. Stop it, man. Stop, please, stop.
Again, we're just talking about a fun little kids show. About some dinosaurs. They're running about having
suicide,
fun.
bro.
They're playing games like tag and whatnot.
Yeah. Not her.
You know,
was horrible. R.I.P. Judith Kalashi, man.
Fuck.
Fuck her dad, bro. Her dad's the one that murdered suicide. Her and her mum. And himself.
Yeah.
Digging
Let's wrap today's episode. Let's wrap up episode 24. We've talked about
what else got
everything.
wrapped up.
Let's put it 6 feet under.
Alright, thank you again for joining the Anime Hour. We've talked about everything from JJK to the occult to people reaching the other side of life. We know what side that is.
Through murder suicide.
R.I.P. Judith Barcy, never forget, mate. She played Ducky.
But
You know Ducky?
Yeah, Ducky.
That's
Oh,
Ducky,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ducky dead. I never watched that before dying.
But now it's sad now.
Alright.
it's been fun. Do you want to plug the socials?
Yeah,
before
absolutely.
it gets even more worse?
Follow us. We will be setting up an Anime Hour socials account on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. So do follow up when they're set up, and please keep your eyes out because there may be an Anime Hour event coming to you soon.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's what it said, maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for listening, Ramen.
No, that's not
Like,
ramen.
subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
That nigga said
Anime Hour
ramen,
out.
bruv. Does it look like ramen in that bowl?
Is that ramen?